Rise. Judge Vanderbilt Court is now in session. Justice case number JVB 1036, Martinez case.
Thank you.
You welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay, Ms. Martinez,
Yes, ma'am.
you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, I'm here to put Daddy on child support.
That's his name, Daddy?
Well, that's what I call him.
Okay. Right. Oh, right. So how many children do you and... I'm sorry, I'm not going to refer to you as Daddy. Sir, what is your name?
My name is Dave.
Dave. Mr. Dave. You're putting Mr. Dave on child support.
Correct.
Okay. How many children do the two of you have?
We have one.
Okay. And what's the backstory? Like, was he not paying? I mean, what was going on?
Okay, so we met a while ago in my hometown. He actually works.
Courtroom clash. From $1,000 a week to cold silence to this isn't your typical child support case. Far from it. Miss Martinez is taking Mr. Dave to court, demanding he take responsibility for their child. She says their arrangement began casually, with Mr. Dave sending her $1,000 a week. No strings, just money, until she got pregnant. Then, he vanished. The payments stopped. So did the contact. Now, she's standing before the judge, laying out every detail with resolve. Mr. Dave, on the other hand, is sticking to his version, claiming he owes nothing beyond their past deal. The room is tense, emotions are bubbling, and it's obvious. This isn't a standard custody case. The big question hangs in the air. Does their unofficial agreement mean anything now, or is it all about the child's rights? Moving forward, one thing's for sure. This legal battle is just getting started.
In a position where it allows him to travel a lot. He just so happened to be in my hometown, and we kind of met at a bar. We kind of had a few night stands, something like that. And we kind of got an arrangement to where he would basically provide me with about $1,000 a week. With
week?
A week, yes, a week. So with my allowance, it allowed me to begin to do my position as a stylist. And when I told him I got pregnant, he cut me off. And now he doesn't want to take care of our child. We already got a DNA test, and he knows it's his child. So I don't know what the problem is. So I'm here to put him on child support.
Okay, so you lost me at the $1,000 a week part. Was that for you only?
For me, he was kind of looking for something that allowed him to have pleasure and, have fun while he's in my hometown. And I was okay with that, because that's kind of what I wanted. I didn't want anything serious, like as far as, commitment and marriage and all that good stuff. So we decided to just have fun. And now he wants to cut me off because we have a child together and he doesn't want to take care of him.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to address the $1,000 a week part because that has nothing to do with why we're here. I just want to know about the child support part. Is there a reason you haven't been giving her financial support for the child?
I never agreed to child support.
Okay.
I agreed to the fun part, and fun time's over.
So now that the fun time's over, the adult time begins, which is caring for the child.
I never agreed to have a child with her.
Okay, you probably didn't, but you guys were having fun and had a kid, right?
He wasn't complaining when he was up in there.
Okay, so you guys had a child.
Well, there was no reason to complain, but yes, ma'am.
If we want to get into that, let's not start.
Miss Martinez versus Mr. Dave. DNA doesn't lie. Miss Martinez enters the courtroom with quiet strength, focused, composed, and ready to make her case. She cuts straight to the point. Their relationship was simple, no strings attached. Mr. Dave paid her $1,000 a week, and that was it. But the moment she became pregnant, everything changed. The money stopped. The calls stopped. He disappeared. Now she's raising their child alone, and she's had enough of waiting for him to take responsibility. A court-ordered DNA test has already confirmed what Mr. Dave refuses to admit. He is the father. Today, Miss Martinez isn't just seeking child support. She's demanding accountability. As Mr. Dave prepares his defense, the tension in the room is palpable. But she remains unwavering. Because when it comes to her child's future, she's not backing down. And she won't leave until justice is served.
Yeah, please don't, because I don't think I have time for that today. I would have to, set aside some special time to hear all of this story. So we're just going to focus on the important part, okay? Now the child, whether you agreed or signed up for child support, you have a child. You need to take care of that child financially.
Your Honor, I would like to say something. I don't want to make this personal aspersion on her character. How do I know that's my child?
Well, you already had a DNA test. It's been confirmed that you're the father. You forgot about that?
Evidently, it slipped my mind. Yes.
Oh, okay. You're probably having too much fun. But again, you have a child now, and you're going to pay child support. So let's get some information from you. How much do you make a year?
I make a good year up around 108.
108,000. Okay. And health insurance. Who carries the child on health insurance?
I
He
carry.
does.
Okay. And how many children do you have besides this one?
I have 2 children.
2 children. Okay. So we can give you credit. Well, how old are your children?
They're not in the house. They're adults.
Okay. That wasn't my question. How old are your children?
How old?
Yes.
One's 30, one's 35.
30. Okay. So definitely none under the age of 18.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So let's do some math here. Looks like your gross comes out close to $9,000 a month. Your net is about $6,436.81. That gives you, well, giving you credit for health insurance. And you said how much was it?
Health insurance about, I think it's around 200.
Okay. So I'll give you credit for the health insurance that you carry on the child. That will bring your child support obligation to $1,287 per month. And that's all he has to pay.
Mr. Dave's defense unravels. The judge isn't having it in her. Dave walks into the courtroom with a cocky stride, but beneath that bravado, there's clear panic. He claims he never signed up for fatherhood. Yes, he paid Miss Martinez weekly in her casual arrangement, but when she got pregnant, he disappeared. No calls, no support, just silence. Now he argues that just because they were intimate doesn't mean he agreed to be a father. But the DNA test doesn't lie, and neither does the law. The test has already confirmed what Mr. Dave won't say. He is the father. And the judge? She's unmoved by his excuses. Her face says it all. Once a child is involved, responsibility isn't optional. It's a legal obligation. As Mr. Dave shifts uncomfortably in his seat, the courtroom holds its breath. The ruling is imminent. And it's clear. This case isn't about his wants or regrets. It's about what that child deserves.
I'm okay with that. I mean, it's like the cut to me, but it's fine. I mean, I got my business. I can take care of my child, but I just didn't think it was fair for him not to have an obligation to our child.
I definitely agree with that. He definitely has an obligation to the child in terms of what you all may have going on in fun times. That has nothing to do with me, and I can't do anything about that.
Your Honor, may I say something?
Yes, make it quick.
I have another life besides this life. I have 2 wonderful kids, a wife, and
Wait a minute.
I need to focus on that life.
Wait a
I don't
minute.
need to focus on this life.
Did you just say you were married?
Yes, Your Honor.
Does your wife know about this 1-year-old?
If this is televised, that might be a factor later on, but at this point, no.
Your Honor, if I may,
Yes.
you were literally at my house yesterday.
Okay, well, you know what? You guys are not going to fight in front of me. So
Sorry.
what we're going to do is, do you have any more questions?
No, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions pertaining to your child support? Not anything else. No fun time, nothing like that.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
The verdict. No room for excuses. The judge wastes no time. With Mr. Dave pulling in $118,000 a year, she issues a clear and unwavering ruling. $1,287 per month in child support, plus mandatory health insurance. No loopholes, no wiggle room. She delivers one undeniable truth. Whatever informal arrangement Mr. Dave and Miss Martinez had is irrelevant in the eyes of the law. Personal feelings don't trump responsibility. Parenthood isn't a choice you can opt in or out of. The duty is real the moment a child is involved. And in case Mr. Dave thought he could hide behind his marriage or any personal drama, the judge cuts him off. This case isn't about his life outside the courtroom. It's about the well-being of the child. The final word? Comply with the order or face serious consequences. The takeaway. If you're ever in a situation like this, don't wait, Get legal help. Child support court isn't just about money. It's about fighting for the kids who can't fight for themselves.